And hello, my name is Eric Mead. I'm the executive chef at Mount Carmel East Hospital, and today I will be making a strawberry and cucumber tabbouleh. Okay, so today we're going to make our strawberry and cucumber tabbouleh. Now, if you don't know what tabbouleh is, it's actually really simple. Tabbouleh is a Mediterranean dish, very popular in your Middle Eastern countries. But in its essence, it is a vegetarian dish made with bulgur wheat, parsley, mint, and then a host of other ingredients. But those are usually the mainstays. You can add or subtract whatever you want to that, but as long as you have those three ingredients, you're good to go. So the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to take our bulgur wheat. You can find this at any grocery store. It's usually in the grain aisle or next to your rice or things like that. But we're going to want to get 1 cup of water boiling, bring that to a rolling boil. So I'll turn my heat up a little bit. And then we need a 1/2 cup of bulgur. I have a little more than 1/2 cup here, so I won't use it all. We'll put that in. And just like rice, when you cook bulgur, you're going to want to use a 2-to-1 ratio, so 1 part bulgur, 2 parts water. So we'll let that go. Bulgur usually takes about 10 to 12 minutes, and you just want your water to get absorbed. It doesn't take as long as rice or lentils or anything like that. Actually, for the family that it's in, it actually cooks pretty fast. So you do want to keep your eye on it. If you have to add more water while it's cooking, if it's reducing too fast, feel free to go ahead and use more water. So we'll turn our heat down on that. We'll let that simmer for about 12 minutes. Okay. Now I have already pre-cooked some bulgur, and I have it cooked and cooled in my bowl here. And we'll be using this to toss our salad all together. Okay, so we want to make our dressing for this salad. So the first thing we're going to want to do is take olive oil. We need about 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. Obviously, depending on your taste level, you can use less or more. This in our juicer. I think that's good. Might be a little more, but it's fine. Okay. A little bit of pepper. And not quite a full tablespoon of salt. All right, good. So our dressing is ready. And we can continue on with the rest of our dish. So the first thing that we want to do, we have a cucumber here, but we want to seed and chop up our cucumber. So to do that, take your cucumber, cut both ends off, take it, cut it in half. Okay, so after we get our cucumber cut in half, we're going to want to seed it. So the easiest way to do that is with a melon, there's a tool called a melon baller. But if you don't have a melon baller, it's very easy to just grab a spoon and run your spoon through the middle of the cucumber to get the seeds out. So I'll go ahead and use my melon baller. Just take it, scrape, and we're done. Second half. And you do have to be careful with melon ballers too. The edge can be a little sharp, so proceed with caution. Okay, I'll move the guts over to the side. Now we want to do a small dice on this. So what I like to do with cucumber is just cut it lengthwise into strips. Make sure you're being careful to watch your fingers. Okay. Now we want to dice. Okay, we can take that, put it in our cooked and cooled bulgur. And you can use as much or as little cucumber as you'd like. I'm just going to go ahead and put the rest of the cucumber in here. So we'll cut it into strips again. Okay, turn it to the side, gather it up, and dice. Okay, cucumber is done. Put the rest in here. All right. Now we need about a quarter cup of chopped strawberries. So, you know, you may have seen online different ways to core a strawberry. You know, I myself, I just like to do it simply. I just take the top off with a knife. So pull your green back. Just take it off. Easy. And so since we want to do a chop, you want your fruit to be, you want your strawberries to be a similar size to your diced cucumber. So I will cut this like so. Okay, I'll separate it a little bit because the cucumber is, you know, kind of a round shape, but I'll go ahead and cut strips. Turn it to the side and dice. Okay, I'll do that with the other part. Turn to the side and dice. Okay, so it says a quarter cup, so that's probably gonna be about 6 strawberries. Cut my stems off. Stand up. Cut from the top down into planks. Okay. Going to cut our strips. And dice. Okay. A couple more here. And again, personal preference, you can add as much or as little strawberry as you want. But I think this is a good amount right here. All right, so we'll take our chopped strawberries, throw them in. Okay. Now, we have toasted almonds. I've already pre-toasted these. You can toast your almonds. You can set them on a dry sheet tray, dry clean sheet tray. Throw them in the oven about 350 degrees, 375 degrees for about 10 minutes. You know, just take them out the oven, shake them a little bit, and you can put them in an airtight container, and they'll last for you know, several weeks. But I'll go ahead and throw these in here. And then our dressing mixture that we already made, I'll just mix it up a little bit. I'll pour that in. And then finally, we want to put our fresh herbs in, and no tabbouleh is complete without parsley and mint. Okay, so you just need a few tablespoons of each of these. We'll start with the parsley. So if you want to cut the stem off, you go right ahead. I'll leave a little bit of the stem on. I'll trim right there. Roll it up just a little bit. And you can start your chop. Okay. The sharper your knife, the better. Okay. So we need about half of this parsley, or if you wanted to put it all in, that's okay too. All right. Now our mint. Mint, you know, we all love the smell of mint. Some people don't particularly like the taste. It can be a little strong. So this is just going to call for a couple tablespoons worth. So we'll pick the leaves off. You definitely don't want to leave the stem on here. Pick the leaves off, and we'll treat it like basil. We'll give it a chiffonade, then we'll give it a chop. Okay. Okay, so all I like to do is just take my bigger leaves, put them on the outside, take the smaller leaves and kind of like just roll them like so. Then we'll just chop, just do a chiffonade. Chiffonade is just, you know, cutting the leaves down into strips. Okay, now we'll give this, because we want our herbs cut the same way, we'll, you know, give this a quick chop. And as you're cutting the mint, the knife is releasing a lot of the oils and the fragrance. So, you know, if you're standing where I'm standing, it's really strong. But you know, if you like mint, you know, it's a really pleasant smell. Okay. Put our mint in there. Okay. So now all we have left to do is mix, plate, and serve. So I'll just take my wooden spoon and just gently mix it up. You just want to incorporate the cucumber, the strawberry, the toasted mint, and the dressing. And we are done. So here we have our strawberry and cucumber tabbouleh.